When I tell you that this book is so good, you need to go check this book out. I ain't even done with this whole series yet, but this book is right now is the best so far of any books I have ever read.
This is a robbery, I'm taking it. Niggas keep calling the honey G. 4 in the morning, I'm gonna eat. This is the thing, and I'm from the hood. My niggas are dead in their car. God just give me a sign. Most of the time I be gone, and I got niggas that are handling my business. You know I'm not kidding. Gotta go get it. You know who I am. You know I'm about riches. You know I'm gon' get it. You got it up on me. I say goodnight. You know I get it, I'm on. But you know I got it.
Shots on the beat.
I don't want honey, you making me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another like mid book review type of thing. Yeah, so if y'all ready to see this book, I am so ready to just get it out here. Yes, let's get into it. So my name is Diamond, and my channel, this is my channel, Relax and Chill with Wineglass. That I'm also known as Wineglass. And on this channel, we do book reviews and relaxation tips. If you like this content, remember to subscribe to my channel, girl, because you're going to miss out these juicy books that I just be coming with it, okay? All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, I'm reading this book. You know what? Yes, y'all, I'm just all the way feeling it like, ooh, I don't know. Okay, I'm reading this book. It's called, I got my notes here because Wineglass sometimes can't keep it together. Okay, but I'm reading a book. It's called A Gangster and His Good Girl. When I tell you that this book is so good, you need to go check this book out. I ain't even done with this whole series yet, but this book is right now is the best so far of any books I have ever read. Like, I'm for real. Like, this girl, let me tell you. This is the What's Up book, okay? Let's say. Okay, so it's called A Gangster and His Good Girl, and I don't know if she have different series on different people in this book, but I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna let y'all know, okay? But this book is basically, I think it's Joel or JHOLEE. I'll call her JHOLEE, okay? Because she's a girl. We ain't calling her no Joe. Okay, anyways, JHOLEE. JHOLEE and Kiandre. I actually like that name. Kiandre. It's JHOLEE and Kiandre. Okay? And they are two of the main couples in this series. So my reaction to this is like, girl, I don't know how to even start. Okay. So basically, I got the Kindle app right here. So basically, this book is by Biance Xaviera, however you say her last name, okay? We're gonna butcher it. So the first book reads this, y'all. Okay, here's the description of this book, okay? For JHOLEE Marshall, that question has always been easy to answer. Anything. At 22 years old, JHOLEE had given up everything, including her full-time hours at school, her apartment, her expensive bags, and her car after her drug dealing dad puts their family in a bind that blindsided them all. With everything that JHOLEE have given up, it still wasn't enough for her family to get back to normal. After her dad shuts down, the thought of her taking her clothes off for money, she only had one thing left to sell: her virginity. It says Kiandre KT has been in Jacksonville streets secure when it came to moving weight, but after years of watching his father make money off of women laying on their backs, he decided to try his hands at building his own legacy without stepping on them to get theirs. In order to make his dream of owning a strip club a reality, TK finds himself moonlighting at his father's sex shop from time to time. When circumstances lead him to working in front of the desk, it's there that he meets the very irresponsible JHOLEE. After realizing that JHOLEE isn't cut out for being a sex worker, he trashed her application and literally take matter in his own hands. JHOLEE and TK world collides faster than they both would like to admit, but just as there are things keeping them together, there are just as many pulling them apart, including not limiting to JHOLEE's best friend Rita and Octavia and her parents, TK girl. But there is something about fate. You can't stop it. Okay. I know y'all heard that, right? So did the book hold up the expectations of what I just read? And I'm going to tell you, girl, hell yeah, it did. Okay? I'm just saying, hell yeah, it did. Like, hunty, I love these characters. I love, like, in the first book, I'm just like, yes. It's just like, yes. Like, okay. So JHOLEE is definitely like irresponsible. She's definitely that. And you're going to find like in this book, in the second book, that she changes. She's growing up. She's doing what she's, you know what I mean? She's standing up for herself. She's doing everything that she's supposed to do. Now, TK, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, both of them together is like, I love them couples. But okay, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Okay, let me just keep it 100 with y'all. Okay, so TK and her meet, right? But then he end up feeling some type of way. Like, this girl is really like, she's a good girl. She still have her virginity and she's 22. So apparently she is a good girl. But TK is really drawn to her because they're opposites. You know what I mean? And he loved that type of like good, it's something about JHOLEE that he fell in love with. And to me, I fell in love with them both together because it's just like, you want them to be good together or whatever. And it's so weird, like, how he fell for JHOLEE and they never even had, like, fun time yet in the first book. But it's still, like, the best. Like, I feel like this book, she just threw me, like, I read books, like, I read plenty of books, but this book just threw me, like, for real. And I fell in love with both of them. Now, the second book, honey, okay, so the second book, I felt some type of way, in a bad way, because I was so mad at TK. Like, do you ever read a book that you love them, like you like, ooh, yes, just I don't know, I can't explain it, but yes, at the end of the second book, not even the end, the second book threw me. No, at the end of the first book, it threw me because JHOLEE really wanted him. You know what I mean? She really wanted him, and he told her, like, when it's just me and you, it's me and you. So, I never read a book that, like, it's not even friends with benefits, because he wants to be with her. His heart is with her, but he don't want to settle down, because you know how men is. They, they want to make sure they still got they ego, so they want to tap anything that's running around. So that's TK. You know what I mean? And I got mad at him, like, do you understand what the hell you doing? Like, I was feeling like I'm JHOLEE and TK is, you know, my man. Like, get your shit together type shit. But then now I'm like entering the second book now. So I mean the third book. So yeah, it's just a lot, man. A love tangles. Like it's like, and TK got this controlling thing. Like, he wants JHOLEE for himself. Like, he can go out there and screw women, but he don't want JHOLEE, JHOLEE, whatever you want to call her name, to go out there and have nobody else. He want to be selfish and have her for himself. And I feel like that's not fair, but you know, it is what it is. But now I'm in the third book, so I'm gonna come back with y'all because I'm just like, I had to tell y'all how I really felt about this book. Like, I swear she's a, like, Bianca, honey, you did your thing. Oh my God, I want to read another book. And the only reason why I tapped into this book is because she was like, I think number 4 or 5 in the Kindle book. And I forgot to tell y'all, I'm so sorry. This book is from Kindle Unlimited. So I think you can get this book from Goodreads too. I think Kindle and Goodreads is I guess they hand in hand and stuff. But I'm going to put my Goodreads link down below. Remember to check that book out down below and comment. I want to do a good group chat of the books and stuff so we can, you know, get together. I be wanting me like a reading buddy situation type thing because I feel like I'm the only one that around me that reads, you know what I mean? And like I said, Black girls can read or do read, whatever you want to say it. But yes, y'all, I'm out of here. Thank you for subscribing to me. I will be back with part 2. Remember to look out for part 2. All right, deuces. Love y'all.
Out for my riches and no, I'm not hurting. Stick to my grind. Gotta go work. Where this ain't close. I did it on purpose. Nigga, they lurking.